Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
What you talking about is Jaden Place. See me up to the time, a cartel. I represent for Jaden Chase. We spray them face when the AK raise. See me up to the time, the Gaza station.
Dancehall royalties available on all digital platforms. Make sure so go support the EP. Yeah, man, move settings, viewers and subscribers. And we no need no ladder. Gaza Nation, when you find the Gaza station, welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase. And yes, we are bringing another new and yes, exciting reasoning for the topic of dancehall and entertainment. Remember, I remind you now, but click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and also leave a like, a comment, and yes, was a shape on the block in truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, the Office of Public Prosecutions has come under fire after submitting their 2021 transparency report and failing to add explanations of judicial outcomes and reasons for actions taken in some of its biggest high-profile cases, such as the X6 case, Vybz Kartel case, and of course cases like the Kentucky Kid case. Now, viewers and subscribers, these reports were made mandatory when a recent compromise was struck as recent as about 7 years ago to protect the constitutional independence of the DPP, meaning before that office was operating independently. Them almost could do anything them want. However, this compromise was to allow for greater transparency in the face of calls from members of the same justice system for more oversight of the office. Now, what state authorities are saying is that while the data report was submitted, it was without explanation of judicial outcomes and reasons for actions taken, and it also provides the basis for serious discussions about the efficiency and or effectiveness of the head of the DPP's tenure. Now, we have all heard this, that all of the cases them where we as a nation have strong concerns about, whether it be a case with the JCF, case like the X6, case like Vybz Kartel case, where people are saying justice must be served. When it comes to the prosecution side, when certain cases should have not been brought to court, as in Vybz Kartel case, and when certain cases should have been prosecuted with the full force of the law, as in the X6 case, this is not what we see occurring. Now, as it say actions taken, meaning the office knowing that evidence was compromised, to say the least, when brought by members of the JCF, but it was still used in open court. What could have been a justifiable reason for the office knowing full well that the evidence was tampered with and still using it in open court? There is none. Judicial outcomes and effectiveness, as I pointed out, when the Kentucky Kid case was brought to national attention, people that say, alright, see the video there. This time they really did have video proof. It wasn't like when them speculated Vybz Kartel case and made up and fabricated stories. This time they really did have the video. The video go viral. And yet still, they failed in that attempt. Same thing with the X6 case. Remember, while one person succumbed to injuries, the other individual, the actual driver of the vehicle, survived. Was his story not accurate enough? Being an actual eyewitness, the person who actually was involved in the situation that resulted in the actions taken by whoever was in the vehicle. Where was the effectiveness then? Now, there's also a deeper call by the audit saying majority of our government agencies, when they submit reports, they are always 4 or 5 or 6 years behind the physical year, meaning within a political reign. So it's almost like audits are submitted based on which party is in power. So if one particular party is in power and it changes after that 4 year, then we submit the audit for all those 4 years when that party was in power. That can't work. If you're not going to submit a report, it affects. If you're going to talk about efficiency and effectiveness, if you're not going to submit a report, it has to be based on the big depending on when the report is submitted. So it can't be upon the physical year itself. Because remember, if the report is submitted in March, the year wouldn't have ended yet. So it must be between at least the past year or the previous year, for better choice of words, and the months leading up to when the document was submitted. Can't be from 6-7 years ago, 8 years ago. They want to find out things occurred and things were done. We're not gonna tell me them people stop work at the particular ministry and fly out and they are no longer here and justice cannot be served, and I just saw it go and set a standard or a precedence where people know so them can't do anything and those left before the 4 year because no reports will be submitted until after the 4 year. Yo, we can't work so. We can't work so. And for once, at least other agencies are talk about it. Surprising to me. I guess maybe because they're influenced by people who are supporting another party and a particular party is in power currently. That might be the reason. We're not sure. You see me? Sometimes the party politics does play that deep. Now, I mean, as you know, one party normally talk about the actions of the other party and so forth, and the other party talk about the actions of the other party and so forth. So I saw the something go. So maybe this reason or why this was brought to the light about all of these agencies is because, you know, one of those reasons. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the report's being submitted, viewers and subscribers. And I guess the next move now will be for them to submit a more current report that would detail the information that was requested by state. That should be the only action left, for them to submit a more up-to-date report detailing all of these high-profile cases, detailing what was said about these high-profile cases and what was the general feeling of the people in which the public prosecutor should represent. Remember, that is why they are called the public prosecutor. They represent the people, the state and its laws, and what the people believe is true and just. So, with that being said, the people's opinion should be taken into account as well. We should no longer have people representing us, and we have no say in the people who are representing us. That makes no sense. And these decisions are made by elected officials. That makes no sense. Elected mean we choose them, and then now them choose people without our say. It can't work. While it is the practice within the entire Western Hemisphere for certain people, you know what I mean, certain things that state officials actually vote on that. The people have no say. And as we move forward and say we want a different type of nation, maybe these are also things to be considered. The people's input. If our voices are truly respected, then we should be able to voice our opinions in these things. And if we want someone changed, there should be means for us to get them changed. Talk to me in the comment section. I know how you feel. Do you feel like it was deliberate that certain information was withheld, to say the least? Yes, certain information was withheld. They chose not to submit certain particular information, and the fact that many other state entities have done the same over the years, chosen not to submit up-to-date information about their particular ministry or agency, whether the finance, Ministry of Science, you name them, all of them do the same thing. You feel like I have a cover up, so that within the next couple of years, certain documentation of certain events can, no longer be there. Talk to me in the comment section. Vice to the one called Jaden Chase, the dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative, and I'm reminding you now. If you're new to the channel, new to the movement, but you just a pass through and like the reason and like the point of view more, you click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and put it on all. And this is how you know we'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon, the to drop a like on the blog, bust a shape on the blog. In truth, tell a friend, tell them, sister, and them, brother, them. But check out the channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion, comment section open 24/7, never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. And we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. Yeah, man, move settings, fam. And no, we don't need no ladder. And my sentiments for you and yours is, of course, for to live, love, and prosper until we reason again.